So this exhibit is the Wilderness 50 exhibit at the Museum of Natural History here at Salt Lake. And in 1964, Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Wilderness Act. So this is in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Wilderness Act. And that's also why there are 50 photographs on the wall.
After several centuries of, in quotes, conquering the land, conquering wilderness, there came about a movement which coincided with the conservation movement in general, spearheaded by the Wilderness Society, Sierra Club, and other organizations and individuals to actually set aside land that would be impervious or, if you will, firewalled from any kind of industrialization, any kind of urbanization for that matter. So the idea is it's a place not just for the animals and plants to live basically untouched, but also a place where humans could go to celebrate their connection with nature.
I can think of several reasons why you would want to make sure that you don't miss this exhibit. One is the photographs themselves. Each one of them is a particular scene, a particular window into wild country in Utah. But overall, they give you the sense of this remarkable diversity that we have in our state. I can't think of any other state that combines the Rocky Mountains, the red rock country of the Colorado Plateau, the sweep and silence of the Great Basin Desert, and even a little bit of the Mojave Desert with Joshua Tree Forest down in St. George. So there's tremendous diversity when you move from the high Uintas to Arches National Park, to out in the West Desert in the Bonneville Salt Flats, to those Joshua trees south of St. George. Phenomenal diversity. So the exhibit reminds us of what we have in Utah in a compact way.
It was nice to be chosen to be one of the represented photos, 50 out of 1,500 submissions in the exhibit. A lot of great work here. Utah, there's a lot of great materials to work with. I travel quite a bit all over the world, and I like shooting in Utah because of the quality of the light and the color of the landscape is very unusual too. A lot of places you don't see as much color as you do in Utah, and it's a beautiful place to shoot. Great light, great subjects, and yeah, West is a great place to shoot.
I've emphasized the photographs as art and as story, but don't forget that what this is really about is the anniversary of the Wilderness Act itself. And there are literally millions of acres of public land in Utah that remain without that permanent protection. And the Wilderness Act is a citizens act that gives people, regular everyday citizens, a vehicle to stand up and say, I care about this place. I want to see it preserved. And all of those places that we love, that we hope we can revisit again with our children and our grandchildren, and imagine our grandchildren coming back with their grandchildren, those places will only be wild if we find ways to preserve them and protect them.